You know what isn't rocket science but extremely difficult is recommending books to a non reader have come to you for picking up their very first read. Now, you have the burden of all of this reader community to establish the ground that reading is fun, and you have got only one choice picking that one book that will convince this person to become a reader. And guess what? After years and years and hundreds of books being read, I think I have finally curated the list. As first time readers, I have seen this tendency or that you want to dive head first into the classics. I do not recommend that. But still, if you think that you want to start with some of the big names, then rather than Dostoevsky or Kafka, I would insist to pick Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale. This is dystopian, this is political, this is everything a classic should be, and it is easy to read, it's easy to navigate. So I would suggest this to be your first classic. Or if you are just someone who have always thought that it would be so boring to sit with hundreds of pages of a book in your hand and you will not get entertained and bored out of your mind, you have to read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This is a murder mystery and this is not at all overcomplicated. There's no detective, no police, nothing fancy. It's just a teenage girl trying to explore the mystery of a murder that happened in her very own hometown. This is such a page turner, a book that can be definitely your first read. And for someone who are lovers of unpredictability and want the first book to be full of surprises, this is V.E. Schwab's Vicious, which I truly, truly recommend. This is the story of two friends turned into rivals who would go to any extent to attain superpowers. This is so cool. This is so freaking cool. Make this your first read. And for those who have always thought, I would rather watch a movie than read a book, but then finally decide to give it a go, here is The Hunger Games for You by Susan Collins. This is the most visual book that you can read. You can just sit down, read every page, and literally imagine the whole Hunger Games rolling out in front of your eyes. So if you are imaginative like that, I would insist to pick this up. Now, for those who want to play safe and keep it simple, sweet, and easy, you have to pick up Emily Henry's Happy Place. This is a romance, and everyone loves love, right? This is not those overly sweet, lovey-dovey kind of a story. This is about the power of relationship and friendship and how beautiful, beautiful human sentiments are. Yeah, pick it up. Last but not the least, for the people with curious minds who want to read something fascinating on every page, you have to pick up Neil deGrasse Tyson's Astrophysics for People in Hurry. Every page is packed up with information, but it is definitely not the academic style. This is fun. This is interesting. This is like watching one of those super cool YouTube videos. You have to go ahead and pick a book and become a reader. Yeah, okay. See you soon. Bye.